Hey, good morning, my Sane-ish peeps. Um, this is the this is the fourth the fourth I don't know, fourth or fifth video that I've done that I have tried to. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm feeling. This week I have been I've been super busy, but I haven't really been productive just because of the events that have transpired this week. Last week was Labor Day, or last week, I took some time off, and then I was gonna, get back in the swing of things, and then suddenly, there were the events happened, and I don't watch the news. I don't. I don't watch the news for my mental health, and that all started when I got sober. Just not good. I know too that there's a lot of propaganda. They just push fear and division and hate and just a lot of bullshit and crap, and so do the politicians and social media, and I just don't want to be a part of it. I don't need it. But I do keep up with, current events, and I stay off of social media as best I can. But for what I do now, I have to be on social media occasionally. And so what I saw was horrific. It shouldn't have happened. Especially in the United States of America. It just shouldn't have happened to anyone, anywhere. Shouldn't have happened. And I am heartbroken. He was a human being. And I can't imagine what his family is going through. I can't imagine what all of those kids witnessed, who were there. Yeah. All because somebody disagreed with what he thought. And this is what the mainstream media, the politicians, social media perpetuates. This is what comes out of it all. And this is why I don't participate in that. This is exactly why. And I just, when I saw the video, I just kept thinking, he doesn't have any clue what's about to happen. And his children, and his wife. And that someone felt the need to be compelled to feel righteous, to take his life and to take a father and a mother's child's life from them, and a wife's husband from her, and two little girls' father from them. And I haven't been able to sleep real well since this. Since this has happened. And I'm kind of grateful, actually, because it makes me know that I'm not desensitized. Because it affects me. Because he was a human being, and it affects me deeply. But these kids, they play these games all day long, and they just don't care. They don't care. They just keep scrolling through this stuff, and they just don't care. And then I saw that they found the shooter, and that he's this 22-year-old. And I don't know if I buy that, but I think it's something bigger, frankly. I think it's something way bigger. Our government is a shit show. Our politicians are shit shows. Our politicians are not working for us. If there are politicians that are working for us, there are very few. They're all being paid. Whether they're being paid by lobbyists, big pharma, Bill Gates, Israel. They're all being paid. And it's pathetic. They all need to be kicked the fuck out. Especially the old ones. Mitch McConnell, Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Dan Crenshaw. I used to like him, and until I found out he was taking, and it's not just Democrats. It's not one side or the other. It's all of them. I'm sick of all of them, frankly. I'm sick of all of them talking. But it does seem like one side is talking more out their ass than the other, because they seem to talk they seem to say one thing one day and then talk in conflict with what they said the day before. It's just a fucking mess. And people don't realize that this mutilating children at a young age with this transgender crap is what they're doing, is wiping out a population, a generation. But, you know, and hey, you don't want to follow me because of that? That's fine. But that's where this is going. But Israel is behind this. That's my opinion. And when Charlie got shot, I heard that Benjamin Netanyahu made the announcement 10 to 20 minutes after Charlie got shot, all the way in Israel, before we even heard that he was dead. He told Israel Charlie was dead 10 to 20 minutes. So, Israel ain't our friend. Not my friend. And I love my Jewish friends. I have plenty of Jewish friends. That has nothing to do with my opinion about Israel. And that doesn't make me anti-Semitic. And I love the Jewish people in Israel because I have a feeling a lot of them probably don't agree with some of the things or the way Israel is being led. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I would have felt the same way if it would have happened to Ben Shapiro, who's Jewish. I would have felt the same way if it would have happened to anyone else. And I didn't agree with Charlie on, 100%. I'm Christian, but I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual. I don't particularly like organized religion just because it's too, religion puts you in a box, and I don't know. I can't. So I do believe in Jesus's teachings. And if you do, that's okay. I respect that. But Charlie, what I do respect about Charlie was he was there to communicate and open the door to communication and conversation and talk to the college kids. Even the ones who disagreed with him. He opened it up to debate. And what I really respected him on was his values. He held tight to his values. And he was even disrespected by many. And even when he was disrespected, he never disrespected them back. He always gave them respect back. He never disrespected them back, which was extremely admirable to me because I don't know if I could have done that. So, it's a crazy world we live in right now. And I felt compelled to, and maybe that's why I'm doing this, because I never talk about politics. And if I do, it's to very few close people. I'm not a political person. I don't. Only very few people know my political views. But this one rocked me to the core. And it's shameful. It's shameful what they did to him. And I'm not quite sure if it's just this kid. I think there's a bigger thing going on, and I think it was a distraction. I think there's a whole bunch of shit going on behind the scenes. I pray for Charlie's family and his wife and his 2 little girls especially. I don't understand where people think they're better than because they have a different opinion. I'm going through it right now. I'm going through it right now. It's the craziest shit. I can't see my daughter. My family and I can't see my daughter because my daughter's father and his family are better than mine. So it's the craziest shit. I can't speak or see or participate in my daughter's life because me and my family are not good enough. So it's a crazy world. And, you know, if I want to talk to her, I only have this much time. So, it's control. It's control, power, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, I don't try to understand it anymore. I just don't. It's not worth it. It's very sad. So, anyway, I hope and pray for our country, and I hope it heals. I hope maybe this opens people's eyes and I hope people's hearts heal and I hope we're not too far gone. I just try to use my critical thinking, and I don't rely on the news. I use ChatGPT as a tool. I don't rely on ChatGPT. I try to do my research as best as I possibly can. I use books and podcasts instead of the news. But if you start relying on ChatGPT, you're going to be in trouble. Because that's what they're wanting you to do. And I have a feeling if you start doing that, you're probably going to be doing shit that you never anticipated you would do. So anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going off on a tangent, but I felt compelled because my heart was hurting, and it's just a sad day. It's been a sad week. And I don't even know what I'm feeling. I'm very sad for those children, his children. And the nation, they lost a good person. And so whatever you do, I hope you don't watch the news and get your head messed up in this social media and all that garbage. And just limit yourself. Just talk to people. Everybody needs connection. And people really aren't that bad. They really aren't. So, anyway, so peace, love, take care of yourself, please, and be kind. And for God's sakes, please don't take your aggression out on others. Please don't take your aggression out on others. And if you pray. If you have a higher power, or God, or Buddha, or you go to temple, mosque, or meditate, probably be a good time to do that. So, take care.